Guys, I mean, I did a little research. I think this is based off a video game, but I don't know about this series. But here's my thoughts on 2 episodes of it. What's going on, guys? Like I said, we're talking the 2 episodes I watched of God Eater. Now, um, I'm not sure if I want to continue this series because, in all honesty, I'm going to be straight up. I don't like it. I don't really necessarily like this series. I don't like the over. It's funny. I was talking about another anime and how it was over the top. It's like Zack Snyder. This is his, like, he created, he directed this anime. This is like Zack Snyder's fingerprints all over it if he were to do anime. I don't like the usage of the rock music. I don't like the slow mo that's not necessary. I don't like them trying to create epic moments and do dialogue that's epic. And it's not. They're trying to get you with the music to get it to get going. No, epic moments don't occur just because you put fucking music in the background. This is not Steven Spielberg. I know my man Steven Spielberg. I'm taking a little shot at him, but Steven Spielberg and John Williams, that's a badass team. And music does it. Just it makes it brings it to another level. Music brings it to another level, but you still got to set up those moments. You really do gotta really write those moments, and it has to really just go with the flow. It can't just be forced in there. It has to make sense why these moments would be epic. Why would this dialogue would be epic? I think the most epic, that word epic anime is Gurren Lagann, because they set up those moments perfectly. They time those moments perfectly. They get those characters to say lines. They get those characters in their actions to do things that set the fucking tone, the mood, and it's well executed with the music. God Eater fails to do this. God Eater says, let's just write a little epic line to see if it goes. But it's not. It's not epic at all. It's not that great. These dialogues that these characters are doing are not that great. These motivations, and when they actually do go out and do stuff, it's not that great. The fighting is not that great. The overall look of this, I don't really like. There's some good things, It is interesting with Lenka, the character. He's definitely. I did like how he's. Once again, I watched two of the episodes, so I'm caught up. It is. I liked how he did. He wants to be trained. He is motivated. He has a goal. He's not an arrogant ass. He's reckless. He's not arrogant though. Not as much. He befriends some people. He's not closed off. He's not like the lone wolf. He's actually embraced. He believes. He believes in saving people. That's exactly the number one thing he wants to do, is save people from these gods, these monsters that are terrorizing the planet that they're on. And the only way they beat them is by having a god arc, I believe, and it's like the sword. And he is like a new type. A new type basically is able to transform their god arc, their like little sword, into whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more transformations to come. He transformates it to a gun. The one thing about Lenka is he's so reckless. He's so reckless. He goes into battle. When they said that they're sending reinforcements, but the reinforcements weren't going to get there till when, and they didn't have, at that station they didn't have anybody. So Lenka, I think it's Lenka, goes, charges in, and he's fucking a noob. He's a noob. It makes sense, but the way they did it, it's just like, fuck, dude, you suck. Like, you suck. But of course, this is the beginning, so I did, however, like that. This guy isn't just like showing off. Like, he doesn't come out with his powers. Sure, he transformed this sword, but he doesn't know how to use it. Like, he really got fucked up in the first 2 episodes. He's learning. I like that, but he's so reckless in this. He got somebody killed. He did. Well, that guy was gonna die anyway, but I don't care. That guy was gonna die anyway. I didn't like the music. I didn't like the little rock music. I don't like the Linkin Park shit they're trying to do with, like, in Transformers, when everybody's like, oh, it's badass Disturbed was in Transformers 1 and Linkin Park. Now fucking they did a Michael Bay, man. Now Michael Bay's like trying to put all kinds of, I mean, I know other anime that done that, and it hasn't as bothered me as much, but I just don't like it in this one. I don't want to bash this anime. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who like this anime. It's not for me. It's not my cup of tea, I gotta say. Like I said, there's some things I like about it. I like the characters. I like the motivation. I like the Lenka. I think Lenka, he's not doing what a typical. He's embracing. I like how he's just not a stubborn fool. Well, he kind of is. I like how he is trying. He's trying. He wants to save people, so he's trying to become the best that he could be. I didn't like the look of the monsters. I didn't like the overall slow motion of things. I did like Sakuya. Sakuya was pretty sweet. That whole crew was pretty sweet. But I just don't have no feelings toward this anime, honestly. I'm not invested. Like, I could drop this and I wouldn't really give a damn about what happens to it. I might watch one more episode to see if I can get pulled in. Maybe something will be better. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Oh, Elizabeth, I believe, or yeah, something like that. The other new type that's coming in, that looks interesting. So I might go one episode, see what her abilities are. But overall, I'm not really feeling it, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I won't bullshit you. I'll be completely honest, and I'm not trying to bag on it. I'm not trying to fucking shit on the things you like. It's just what I don't like and what I do like. In this anime, particularly, I'm just not into it. So I might drop it, but I always say, first episode's the pilot. They're just moving along, so you really gotta focus on the second episode. And if you're a little like me right now, just like, I don't know about it, you go at least one more episode to see if it'll, go the right way. It's like Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was slow in the beginning. I keep telling my friends, just keep going with it. It gets better. The arc is just unbelievable. So, and then we all know what Breaking Bad's all about. So, thank you guys for listening. That's pretty much my thoughts on God Eater. Not too much. It's whatever. But like I said, if you guys like it, it's whether I like it though, and I don't know if I'm going to keep reviewing it or not. It's just not my cup of tea. So, thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please like the video. Well, if you like it, and comment below, and I will answer your questions. I mean, there's a lot of things if you want to tell me about God Eater. If it gets better, I don't mind. I don't mind if you spoil a little bit for me. If you convince me to just keep at it, I'll probably keep at it, and I'll probably keep reviewing it. But right now, it's just really, I checked it out, and I'm like, one more episode. If I'm not engaged, then I think I'm going to drop it, guys. So, thank you guys for listening.